Aldo here. We're going to get some Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano technical analysis, and XRP today. I have been long on all three of these. I did a few trades this morning in the exclusive Discord. I went in on Ethereum, the entry, and took first take profit, stop loss at entry point, took 25% out. Since we are in an uptrend, I think we're going to keep going up. My altcoin trade, Cardano, hit first take profit, stop loss at entry point. Maybe I'll get stopped out, but if you get stopped out, you can always re-enter. In Bitcoin, I've been swing long. The average entry now, originally swing long from 43K. Average entry right now is 59K, and didn't add anything to it, just letting that ride for now. So yeah, if you want to see these trade signals I make in my exclusive Discord, check it out, link in description below. Let's get right into it. Bitcoin right now is, looking good. And I've been saying, if you saw my last video I made on Friday, I've been saying, it could be the bottom or we're very close to the bottom. And it ended up being the bottom around here. We bounced off of this fib level. I forget what exactly the fib level is, but it was the closest main fib level to around 60K. Nice even psychological number. The market likes to play games with you. Look at this. You come down, you almost come down. It seems like you're going to break down farther, but no. You curve back up and you get that nice, what percentage was this? We're up 6.5%. Finally curving down a little bit. So we'll see what happens. What I like for Bitcoin right now, and what I've been seeing here is look at this. Curving around. Keep in mind, October is historically a pretty good month for Bitcoin. If it repeats like October did in 2020, we're going up farther. And I think before we have our next big correction, we could essentially go up to another 17, maybe around 72K. If you draw out a fib level, top to bottom here, you could look at the higher fib levels too. These are interesting. I don't use them too much, but they're interesting. This one coincides right here, this 1.618 fib level, right around 72K. That'd bring us to 72K in 4 days, which is definitely doable. 4 days, today's Monday, by Friday, 72K before we have a drop off. And I think, this is just speculating, but we haven't had, a real big correction in quite a bit. We haven't seen our, 20 or 30% correction. I think, we go up to 72, where is it again? Right there, we go up to 72. What's a 30% correction from there? 25, maybe we'll have some hope at 54K. That would keep us a bounce off the $1 trillion market cap. A lot of people think that's a big support point. If we come down 30K, maybe we look down 50K. After that, maybe that's the last time to get in, maybe a little bit sub 50K. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Last November, we did have a big dump around Thanksgiving. It could be a little bit different. History rhymes, doesn't always repeat. So that's kind of my speculation. Obviously, anything could happen here. That could be wrong, but that's what I'm seeing is the most likely scenario right here. There's still some bears hooting and hollering. We need that. That's healthy. If ever, there needs to be some fear to keep going up. So, that's what I'm happy about. And let's look at the 12-hour. Nice little, I guess you can make the argument, a little trigger wave or whatever. VWAP coming up. It's the same type of speculation here. You come up towards top out October 29th. Maybe you just get a little double top, and then you come down from. That's the second most likely scenario, I think. But I think there's a good shot. We come up to around 70 or 72K. That's what I'm banking on. I'm going to be taking some major profits. I'm definitely going to be taking some profits around, gradually taking some profits around as we hit these spiral lines in my swing long. But I'm definitely going to be taking some big profits around 72. So yeah, 8 hour, curving down. We may, maybe sideways, indicative of a bit sideways for the day since we came up so much, but I think more likely than not, I'm still going to lean a bit more bullish here. We'll see if we get a hold around 63. So 3 hour, nothing unhealthy here. Nothing unhealthy. No real divergence even on these lower time frames. 1 hour, you're into the green. I think more likely than not we'll stay in the green. Anything could happen here. Maybe we'll come back in the red, go down, but I think we'll probably stay in the green. Maybe we could test this spiral line 62. That would look pretty healthy. That'll look pretty natural. Something along this line. Maybe tonight or a few hours, and then come up to 65 or more in the next few days towards the end of the week. The 30-minute curving back up. I mean, you're still. I think we have room to grow in this green right here. 15-minute. I mean, you are curving down, but I think it won't be too crazy. I mean, we could just stay in the green here. So that is Bitcoin right now. and Ethereum right here. And Ethereum's pretty similar. You know, we was starting the daily here. You know, starting the daily. Went long. We locked in. I locked in profits on my Ethereum long, just letting that ride. It was a nice buck this morning. So Ethereum daily. We're about to print that green dot, same as Bitcoin. You know, where would Ethereum come up? If Bitcoin comes up to 72K, I mean, what's the percentage in this next spiral line right here? Another 15%. I'd say it's definitely doable. We make a little bit of an all-time high, and then we come back down. Let's try out a little fib level here. Let's do the same thing we did for Bitcoin to see where we could possibly end up here. Yeah, this coincides with that fib level. Let's see, pretty easy to look at it on the 12-hour right here. So yeah, right there to there, right around that fib level. That fib level is going to be at 47. So that's where, you know, if I keep that long in, that's where I'm definitely going to be looking to take some more profits, or probably before then, because that's such a big area. But 8-hour, let's look at there. So yeah, view up starting to curve down. Maybe we go sideways for a bit before going forward more. 4-hour view up, still kind of sideways. So I think, you know, I think it's more likely now we continue this trend upward a bit more. 2-hour, you know, more of the bearish case if we do curve into the red on the 2-hour. I think is the 2-day about to print a. We could print the red dot in the 2-day. So that's more of the bearish case. Maybe this is double top pattern here to here, I guess, and then you just come back down. But I'm leaning a bit more bullish, definitely based on what I'm seeing. So 30-minute, I think we have room to go up a bit more. I definitely think we have room to go up a bit more here. You know, it's a matter, you know, maybe you bounce around this general area, you bounce off this RSI, you know, 4100. I'd say I think we hit the bottom a few days ago, as I've been saying, but obviously anything could happen. So I did do an XRP trade. That trade still hasn't hit the first take profit. Went in over the weekend. That was like a small position, just kind of risky. First time I've ever traded XRP in leverage. So yeah, I wanted to try it out. Take a look at XRP. I mean, a lot of people are talking about this. It's XRP. I'm not the biggest fan of the project to be. I mean, I don't even hold. I hold none of this in my hodl portfolio. I mean, in the future I may, but yeah. So coming down, you know, nothing unhealthy. There's no real divergences. We're gonna print that daily green dot. And by the way, my trade is finally. It was in the red for a little bit, but it's finally back in the green here. And you know, you're back. 12-hour. That looks pretty good. It looks like we have some room to come up here. I want to draw a fib level out from about here to here. You know, the next main place, 1.16. That'd be a good place to probably look at to take profits if you're long. Coming up here, I mean, there's no divergences really forming, so I don't think this is really anything unhealthy just yet. 4-hour, same deal, nothing unhealthy. 2-hour, you are hitting this fib level, but I think there's a good shot we continue up farther, especially if Bitcoin does. And let's look at these lower time frames, you know, 30-minute. I think we have room to keep going into the green here. I think we definitely have room to keep going into the green. That is XRP. And we're going to do Cardano is the last one. Locked in profits for my Cardano long. It was looking pretty good this morning, so I went long. You know, quick trade, locked in profits. I still have, I believe, 75% of the position in. So I am optimistic on this. I mean, I am definitely very optimistic on Cardano. Let's see here on the daily, you know, VWAP, we're going to print that green dot. You know, if you look at the DBSI, it's more bearish, but I think, you know, nothing looks too unhealthy here for me. 12-hour, I like this. This is what kind of separates this from a lot of other altcoins. You know, look at this nice curvature. You know, look at not a real bullish divergence, definitely from there to there. You know, let's try this out a little bit. You know, coming up here and then here, definitely a little bit of a bullish divergence. So that's what I like. This is what separates this from a lot of other altcoins right now. I feel like Cardano's kind of fallen off the radar. It's trying to come up over here in the 10-hour. Then it's finally, I think this next, you know, it's going to cross into money flow. I think Cardano could surprise us. That's what I think could be the next one to surprise us here. Coming up, you know, it looks good. I like how this looks. And that's why I've been long on it. So everything, you know, I think we definitely have room to keep going here. 1 hour, 30-minute, definitely more room to stay in the green here and continue forward. Let's look at some price targets here. What do we want to look at? Where could we end up from this? Fib level, top to bottom. We're still in a downtrend. I think there's a good shot we come up to 230. That's what I'm looking at. I think there's a good shot we come up to 230. All right, guys, that's today's analysis. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new. It helps me out a lot. And please check out my links below. If you want to help support the channel, check out my private Discord if you want to see some of my trades with stop losses and entry points, all of that type of stuff. None of it's ever financial advice, though. All right, guys, have a good one. Goodbye.